Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV on the social, our interactive social media show where we answer questions sent in by you via Twitter and Facebook. Full house this week. As you see, we've got Scott, Ryan, Dan, special guest Jay from Hammer and Talk. Shall we dive straight in?
And Graham.
And me, obviously, yeah.
You all know.
Parker from the Thunderbirds.
The host will like, yeah, who was I?
Didn't he say he was Ali McCoist or something?
No, but
Craig. You're one of the Craig twins, innit? Or something?
No, that
Reggie.
they call me Ronnie fucking Craig. But then when I watch the Tom Hardy version, I can see what they're trying to say.
Needs to get to
No, I don't mean I'm Tom Hardy. The way they you know, fuck.
Yeah, we know what you mean, mate. We know what you mean.
Right, we'll dive
Come here
straight
for
in.
a fucking gunfight. Like a fucking western.
Wait, no, serious.
What are you going to do with that?
This is a family show.
You going to bake me a cake? Come on, let's move on.
Right,
seen the trailer.
this question sent in by Kieran Munro. Oh, controversial this one. If Millwall offered you £60 million for Payet, would you accept it?
If they offered me 60 million,
West
I would accept.
West Ham.
West Ham.
No, not you
no.
personally.
No, if it was me,
Millwall would never have £60 million. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't accept from anyone.
No.
If he was 38, then yeah. No, I wouldn't take £60 million from anyone for Payet, especially Millwall.
No, it'd be like catching the geezer you ate from work in bed with your missus, wouldn't it? I couldn't.
Could you
It's
imagine
not pretty.
Payet in League One?
I don't know. It's an easy get out, isn't it?
Nah, definitely. I don't think anyone in their right mind would. To be honest.
I'd take 61. I'd hold out for that extra million. No, I wouldn't take that.
No, not at all. Not at all. Right, next one is from, I hope I pronounce this right, Brecht van Bokstel. Says, what are your opinions about one, foreign fans, and two, says the Chinese buying football? I'm taking it means like all the takeovers from Chinese companies and stuff.
Right, foreign fans.
They're football fans.
Yeah,
they're
listen.
just like us.
If they wear our shirts and they love the club, it don't matter what country you're from, what colour you are, what religion you are.
Yeah.
You can only have so many fans from this country, innit? You need to grow. You need to from worldwide.
Politician.
Like Chelsea and Man United got fans all over the world.
Yeah, you want West Ham to have a worldwide, fan base. I mean, I've been all over the world, and everywhere I go, people see the badge on my leg and they know West Ham.
Exactly.
So it's nice. It's nice to know. But
I don't think I've ever been to a country in the world where they haven't known about West Ham.
I remember when I went to the bowling pub for the was it the Southampton game, and an American come up to me, and they was like, "So is this where the GSE drink?" And I was like, GSE, and I was thinking, oh my God, Green Street.
Oh no.
Thinking to myself, I said, look, Pete Dunham's dead. Nah.
Do you know what? That film got us a lot of fans, you know. Was it Valencia who said, like, that's how he found out about us, was through that film?
The thing is, at the end of the day,
I remember them filming that, me and Nicky, when we were season ticket holders, and they filmed that just down, like, literally in the same row as us. Because in the film they make it look like it's Birmingham at home, but it was Gillingham.
Yeah.
And that's a great story. So really, if that had won an Oscar, it would have been an Oscar-winning film. Yeah, but it never. So
extra.
Even
we're retired from acting.
Even like opposing fans, like European opposing fans. Like when I went to the Berkshire game, they was, in my opinion, I thought they was brilliant.
Oh yeah.
So passionate, really like sound down to it. They didn't cause trouble.
No.
They came over. They supported the team. They didn't.
That's what you want.
Get too erratic.
Yeah, I mean, if you get like teams from Turkey come over here and Italy, you might see a bit of trouble at football game. Because I remember a pre-season friendly we played against Roma. Was it Roma?
Yeah, it was Roma.
Roma, wasn't it? No, was it? Yeah, we had Napoli. Plus there was Roma, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And that was, my nephew was only like 5, and I took him to his first game, and it all kicked off there, and like
it was all up by the station, wasn't it? Parts and parts.
What was the second part?
What about Chinese? The Chinese. I think they mean like as well the signing all the top players.
Yeah.
In their leagues.
I mean, anyone I mean, they paid how much for Ramirez? 38 million. They bid 50 million for Oscar. One of the teams offered Ronaldo £1 million a game.
They want to grow their league as quick as possible and instant growth.
Listen, they're only doing what the teams in Saudi Arabia or teams in Qatar try and do. You know, they paid players the massive amounts of money, and you've got to see you've had that in Qatar and places like that already. And how many of the big players have gone? Only the big players in the twilight of their career have gone for that one payday.
It wouldn't surprise me though that in a couple of months' time you find out there's loads of corruption and and all that, because there's
because it comes with that, don't it? The amount of times that's come with that. People start doing things over there and it's like, oh, dodgy. The amount of times it's been brought to light.
They can try and grow their leagues as much as they want. The same as the MLS. The MLS is getting big in America, but it's not going to attract the best players in the world.
It's not going to attract, and the thing is as well, it's not going to attract the best fans in the world, because let's face it, this country has got the most passionate and best fans in the world, in my opinion. So
regardless of team as well, you
can be the top team, Leicester City in the Premier League at the moment. You can go right down to the bottom of the conference. Them fans will support their club all over.
They'll travel home.
These other leagues, they only go to home games and corporate. So
And the thing is, that, you know, if they want to invest money into football, they invest money into football. It all filters down at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I hope they do grow their league, you know, because it's an extra league everyone can watch. And
I think that the population over there, you know, that they're going to have a big player pool to choose from, once they start bringing their own players through in the league.
Well, let's just hope that they don't start taking our best players. Like Spain did. They started taking our best players, but now they're starting to sort of come back, because I think the Premier League now is
that's cooling off that now, ain't it? It's really cooled off,
because we lost players like Ronaldo, Suarez, Bale, but now
it's a two-team league though over there, and
that's the thing you've got to look at. You look at all the leagues around the world, right? And people sit there and say, oh no, the Spanish league's the best, the Bundesliga's the best. The Premiership is the most competitive league.
Unpredictable.
Put it this way, Leicester City are proving that now. Because you wouldn't get bloody Berlin United winning the Bundesliga, would you?
No.
And what do you want to see?
Is there even a Berlin United?
But as much as you're, we support West Ham, we're fans of West Ham, right? But as a fan general, do you want to go to see a league where the same team or the same two teams win it year in, year out? You don't. You want to watch. You want to be able to flick Sky on or whatever you're watching on, and you're watching West Brom versus Sunderland, and then like Liverpool Norwich the other week. 9 goals. That's what you want to see.
They'll never have that thing like when City won it and you had the Aguero.
He
won it in the last game. You know.
I mean, look how many times you get sort of teams from outside the top flight in cup finals.
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
You don't get that. So
I just realised we spent a lot of time on that question.
Sorry,
Scott again, isn't it?
Sorry.
Well, really, it was a two-parter. So
we've answered 2 questions there.
Right, so we'll move on to Twitter.
I like this.
Facebook.
Where's that?
Facebook.
Oh, it's Facebook, isn't it?
What did we just
Mr.
do?
on the social.
Right, hang on. Here we go.
What's the first question? What's he moving it for?
Right, this one's from Jordan Kavanagh. It says, would you take Champions League football in the new stadium year after year if it meant that 40% of the stadium were glory hunters / didn't support West Ham before success?
Yes. I would.
Yeah, of course you would, but
I still have my ticket, so I would.
Yeah, like you say, like we said on
I don't care about everyone else. That's the truth.
Yeah,
I care about me. And
like we said on post-match pint, you're still going to have a big majority of that stadium full of loyal fans. Yeah. We are going to get people. I know people that don't even support West Ham through business way that have bought season tickets.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Stadium,
because it's a new stadium.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't associate myself with people like that. My work, we're talking about, we're going to get this and all that. Mate, I'd rather be sitting with the fans, with my mates, than sitting in a box eating a prawn sandwich. And cod and chips.
Yeah, we're still the key thing is them being a fake fighting fan, just doing it for the glory of.
They're only there because it's local.
Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind being up there with Gold and Sullivan, you know what? Because I know they're fans. I wouldn't mind chilling out with a prawn sandwich with them lot.
Bubbly.
The thing is, you look at that, right, and then look at that post, that thing that I shared, that article. about the Man U closing the tier in their stand because they can't sell it out for a Europa League game.
And we sold out a qualifier.
Exactly. It's
stupid though.
But that's the difference between us and them. It means a lot more to us. The Europa League, they look at it like we shouldn't be here. But for us, it meant a lot.
You should offer it as cheap as possible though, to sell out that stadium because
So like adults for a tenner, kids for a quid.
Do you know what I mean? Like the Europa League games, we were on 15 quid a game, weren't we? We were offering. It was brilliant.
Tenner, I think they were, weren't they? Europa League. Sure, we paid a tenner.
Yeah, I think it was a tenner. Yeah, so it's brilliant. Get the stadium packed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get rocking.
Next one?
Yep.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Oh no, you got to unlock the keypad.
No, here we go. Right, this one's from Christopher Davis. What is your thought on Sky TV moving the Southampton game to a Monday and with 5 days notice moving to Saturday? Personally, I think away fans are being taken as mugs. We'll not pay them a penny for any of their services.
There was a reason because the FA Cup replay, but I can see a lot of people have booked hotels.
The frustration.
It's a lot of frustration. It is. I mean, a lot of people have obviously planned their week. People have probably booked days off of work for that to go up there. Maybe even book the Tuesday off.
I think that Sky should have looked at it from the outset and turned around and had no Monday night game.
Yeah,
because they obviously when the fixtures are all launched and the FA Cup's launched,
they know when the
replay's going to be played.
Yeah,
you know, the same way they know when the Europa League games, Champions League games, and the internationals are played. So they shouldn't have had a Monday night game.
To be fair, I mean, I don't think there was apart from causing all that hotels and tickets. Moving it to the Saturday ain't really a big problem, is it?
No, it's not a big problem.
But on a Saturday,
you plan out.
Yeah, I know.
If you were travelling, you planned your weekend.
It's not the players it's the fans that have suffered, isn't it? So
it's something that Sky should look at.
Sky control the Premier League, so they can do what they want.
We found that out. The fans for it, how much they do. So
because I mean, someone was saying there was a rumour that they wanted to take our
move to Swansea.
The Swansea game to a Monday or something.
That Swansea game will not be a Monday night football. No way. There'll be uproars.
Time Sunday.
Yeah. Right, here we go. Next one is from Bill Ledbury. Who would you say is West Ham's unsung hero so far this season?
Adrian. Sorry, that guy has been incredible.
Yeah.
Noble's starting to get his things now, but Adrian has never, ever been praised since the beginning of the season.
I'd say Tompkins for going into right back for most of the season, and I think he's done really well. But Adrian.
See, I think Tompkins he's been recognised as that.
Tompkins.
I mean,
do you know who else as well has gone under the radar a bit? And I had a couple of games where I thought he was poor, but Payet.
He's done a lot. Collins is another one.
Collins,
he has been sung.
I suppose a lot,
especially by myself.
Another one would probably be Antonio.
Yes, lately.
He's been.
But if you're going to say
who's that little French midfielder we got?
Don't know. I can't think of the name. Is it Payet?
Payet.
He did say besides Payet and Lanzini.
No, definitely. For me, I'd say Tompkins. I mean, I think he's done really well this season, filling a right
position.
Back. And to think he started right back Arsenal away opening day of the season, and we kept a clean sheet. And we haven't conceded many goals when he's been right back.
No, we haven't.
For me, I'd say Tompkins. But Adrian.
I'd say Adrian as well.
Yeah.
So 3-1 there. Is it? Would you?
I'd agree with that.
What? Adrian. So speak to
Adrian and
competition.
You
competition, lads.
Fuck Adrian.
He don't mean it. He loves you, Adrian.
Get Randolph in.
You love Adrian.
I do love Adrian.
Right, next one's from Philip Demicoli. It says, if you had to swap Adrian and Randolph for any two keepers in the Premier League, who would they be? Mine would be Butland and Lloris.
I fancy that.
Did you say yours? You?
No, that's what he said there.
Oh, he would do it for the reason, but that's the
thing is, you're just going to pick the best two goalkeepers, isn't you? So let's pick for Adrian, you've got to pick a top goalkeeper. For me, I'd like to see
Butland and De Gea.
Check.
Butland is an absolute animal.
Yeah, Butland would take Randolph's place for me as a backup, but for number one, I'd probably say.
I'd do De Gea.
It's a tough one, isn't it?
Mine would be De Gea.
I don't know, because I like Reece.
Casper Schmeichel's been good this year as well.
I like the Reece.
Then what Leicester player hasn't been amazing?
Yeah.
Leicester's been incredible.
Yeah, I'd probably have to go with De Gea.
Yeah.
I'd say Luis. I'd have to say Luis.
But who's pulled off the more spectacular, saves that you just think, wow?
Adrian.
Adrian has pulled that.
I wouldn't sell Adrian. I wouldn't swap him.
No, I wouldn't.
No, but I'd like to go for that Forster because he's in the England squad.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Forster.
Butland for me is the future of
English football.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Butland.
I think we're very safe with Joe Hart and Butland.
What about that Newcastle, Elliot?
Yeah, Elliot's a good
He's quite good.
goalkeeper.
He's good.
But no, I'd say I'd go for Lloris.
Yeah.
Definitely. And Butland.
Next one from James Edruts. What is your most treasured piece of West Ham memorabilia in all your time following the Hammers?
Ain't got none. Don't think memorabilia.
Seconds, Scott.
I guess I'll go with a West Ham bouncy ball. My mum bought me. I used to love
Something,
bouncy
Daddy,
balls.
it's something.
It's like a bouncy ball and it's got a little West Ham in it and you bounce it in it.
Is that the bouncy ball?
My one is when I was 10, autograph book signed by the whole of the 1985-86 squad.
What? You've got that?
I've got quite a few bits.
My brother done a little shit. He crossed out one and put his on one of them.
I've got quite a few bits, to be honest. Like, I've got photos with the players. I've got an autograph, but I've got a shirt signed by, like, when I used to go in the 98-99 season, so that's signed by players that are no longer with us, like Les Seeley, Mark Vivian Foe, and all that era. I've got a Michael Carrick match one signed shirt. I've got Neil Ruddock's.
How'd you get that out of that?
I've got Neil Ruddock's autograph when he called me a CUNT. Yeah, I've got loads of bits, signed Dixie pictures and.
But what's your most prized?
My most prized, I'd say, is probably.
What was the last thing you'd get rid of if you had to throw them away?
What would you say from the burning
keep?
building?
Yeah, there you go.
One item out of all of that.
If you wanted to know what my most treasured favourite football thing is, it would be my match one Glasgow Rangers Gascoigne shirt signed.
He did say West Ham.
Yeah, I know, but that is my pride.
Okay.
But West Ham,
Apart from Rangers.
I'd probably say, I don't know, probably that signed shirt. Like that signed shirt with all the, because it's got Rio on it, Lampard. It's got everyone that used to go to that training ground. It's got on it. I think I even got the fucking security guard sign. But no, literally, and it's got like Mark Vivian Foe on it, and Les Seeley, who are both passed away now. And yeah, I'd probably say that. That's my
That's nice.
and my Dixie testimonial picture. I can't choose. I'd run it all out. I'll burn with them.
Come in and not come back out.
See, look, Jay and Scott haven't got any memorabilia. You need to share the.
Yeah, do you want some? I think I've got.
I'm not important enough to get near these people.
I've got a Samassi Abu signed Lou roll.
Carlos Tevez autograph, and I've got an autograph book.
So now you have got. Which one?
Tevez photo for when he played for us, signed, and then I've got my autograph book, which has got Les Seeley, Foe, Danny Williams.
So which
Danny
is the one?
Janino when he played for Middlesbrough.
Which one? Which one of those is most?
Which one would you keep?
Oh, Tevez one. That all him.
I do like my Carrick shirt though.
But see, I don't really collect all that.
Because Carrick, when I got that, he was in playing for us in the Championship, and literally after that, it was one of the games near the end of the season that I got it, and then obviously he left and went to Spurs, and then he went to United and he won the Champions League. So,
I've got a John Artson signed shirt as well.
I wonder where that shirt went.
That's my one.
right, come in.
Right, the next one is from Christopher Morris, and it says, do you hear from many West Ham fans from overseas, and double barrel,
Slav.
are there any foreign teams you support / have a soft spot for?
We get loads of messages from fans overseas, and it's refreshing. I mean, the best for me, my personal favourite one was when that bloke messaged us who was in Iraq and he searched for our country, and he said that he watches all our stuff, and he said that he's got mates that don't even support West Ham that love our stuff. And for me, like, we're four blokes that sit on a wooden table with 4 pints in front of us, and there's people that are fighting, giving their life for this country, and they're watching our stuff. Don't get better than that, you know.
Serious.
But we've had people from Thailand, Kevin from Thailand, Australia.
We've had a few of them turn around and say, you know, they've moved that far away that what we bring
Because of us.
on here. But no, like the stuff we bring, the stuff we do, like the fan cams, the match experience, all that.
It brings them to it.
Someone said that on the comments on the match day experience video the other day. They said, "Oh, I've been living in Australia, but you guys make me feel like I'm there." And even that bloke the other day who tweeted us watching post-match pint in LA on his 65-inch screen, and like I'm thinking to myself,
you're watching us.
You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ, you're in LA and you're watching us, and it's like,
I bet he's glad for the HD camera, isn't he?
and you probably get it as well, like people. It's mad.
No, not really. I don't really.
I was trying to get you involved, Joe. I felt guilty.
No one knows me.
No, of course they do.
It's nice that, like, what we do, people enjoy it.
Yeah, they do. They love it.
Nice to see
they love
people
it.
enjoy
Because you know what, we're 4-5 loyal fans, and Jay he's a massive West Ham fan.
Yeah.
We're just passionate about our club. We don't mean no harm to the club.
No.
You know, all we do is we give our full.
Unfortunately, some things are controversial.
Yeah, but we say it because we're fans.
Yeah.
Everyone's got an
fans.
opinion on
We're not media trained. We know we can say what we want.
We're not a corporate.
No, we can say what we want. We say it because it hurts us. Because some people, they lose. We go to work on a Monday. We've got a whole week until we play again where we're fucking down because West Ham are lost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially when we lose the top. Right, next one is from Phil Goodfellow. What is your all-time favourite West Ham kit, home or away?
I like the Bubbles away kit.
What,
the blue one, Centenary, we won with the 2 stripes. I like that, the away kit.
I like the BAC. Just because of when I was that young, it was like that was the kit.
One of my favourite kits was last season's Adidas one.
That was a nice kit.
Yeah.
That was a nice. That's probably the best home shirt we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
But I like the Feeler one, the Canio one.
Yeah.
When we first got that. That was a nice
I
top.
quite like the navy blue one we had that year as well, that Feeler one.
I've been a fan of the old navy. But I mean, this to me is a thing of beauty. I mean, you look at this.
What, Jay? These not so much. I don't really like the away one. I don't like all this.
I don't like the stripy or the white.
I love that.
They should have just gone simple, right? See that blue that's on the bottom half? They should have gone that on the top, no stripy, and not had that white.
Oh no, I think the badge looks right.
I like the home shirt, but
This is perfect.
Yeah. I like the home shirt.
Last season's home shirt, the Adidas one, because it was obviously modelled around the '86 shirt, wasn't it? So it was nice. I like.
You're like me. You're traditional.
Yeah,
but
I don't like too much stuff like that for me.
Yeah,
it's
flashy.
like it's doing my eyes in looking at it.
Yeah, but you need blue sleeves.
Well, you yourself, I'll do it. Yeah.
Claret with blue sleeves, definitely.
I've always like for me, the only tops I buy. I mean, I've got that shirt. I ain't bought that one, but I buy retro tops.
Yeah,
I
nice.
love all that. I love plain, just like badge, wear, make, and that's it.
The basic hammers on it. That's it. Yeah.
Tell you one I liked. You know, when we had Adidas the first season, the away one we had, the white with the thin pale blue.
Yeah.
I had the original one that it was based on. I think it was 84 or something, 83, 84 away kit, and I had that, and that's one of my favourite kits. I didn't like the Thunderbird one last season with a big stripe across it.
We've had a few like that, haven't we? With the what do they call it? The sash, didn't they call it?
Yeah, that's what I felt like. I felt like Miss Weld.
I don't like the sash.
In my pants.
Yeah, that's like it.
Miss West Ham.
I don't think we should ever have a white kit. It should be home kit is mainly claret with blue, and then the away kit should always be mainly blue with a bit of claret.
Yeah.
None of this white, cream.
I agree. Stick to blue away,
rubbish.
stick to claret at home.
On the flip side, then the worst ones.
Worst one is probably, I'd say, the cream one was horrible because the badge
That was
looked like two
disgusting.
forks over a sausage.
Was that the pony one?
Yeah,
Oh, that
and
was terrible.
I think
pony.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that's the
like the championship kit when Pardew first, when we had the navy blue with yellow sponsor, job serve. Didn't like that. I didn't like the pinstripe white. Remember the one when we lost 6-0 at United when we got relegated that season? The white pink claret pinstripes.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
What was the kit with the blue furry bit? You know the blue box?
Oh, I remember that. The furry
blue
bit
box
in the
and it was a
middle.
bit furry, yeah.
Yeah, was it that furry fabric in the middle?
Remember
Had little hairs on
halfway
it.
through it came in,
I remember
it
that.
was claret with the blue. Who was it?
I remember that. that? No, it went over.
It was before. Was it before?
Oh, SBI Bet.
Remember that?
Expo Bet. Yeah, remember Bet?
It's
But
horrible.
the blue
right?
bit was furry.
Dreadful.
It was a little
I think like,
furry.
remember the pony one with the tick, the home one. 94.
95,
Now, see, I can't stand the cream pony one.
Yeah,
I can't stand it, but it reminds me of Julian Dix.
Yeah.
And I love Julian.
So do I. Yeah, I mean, you say about the with Julian Dix. Like, I remember when I was younger. I'll never forget. I bugged my mum to get me the 95 centenary shirt. Bugged her. Got it right. I got the biggest whack ever. Went out to play football because Dixie was my hero. Remember, he used to rip his shirts.
Yeah.
He did the same.
I went out and I fucking ripped it. The metal buttons come off and everything. I come in, my mum went, "What you done?" I went, "Oh no," and she went whack round my fuck arm, mate.
The other boys grabbed me. Big boys came.
No, the thing is, I was stupid enough to admit it. I didn't even lie. I was just like, "No, it's what Julian does." I had me skinhead,
You should have said to Dixie when we saw him, "Listen, you got me a right whack."
Oh, don't worry, I've told him before. Don't worry about that.
I'd love to meet that fella. I'm telling you. I hate that kit, but it just reminds me of him in that kit
What do
all
you
the
think
time.
about the 90s baggy shirt thing? You know, we went through that.
Didn't like it.
Yeah, no,
Didn't like it.
Yeah.
I hated that because not only baggy on there, it was baggy on the sleeves as well.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
And you had the big collars like that.
Yeah.
Like Harry Hill walking around.
Badgers, Right, next one. Oh, this is a controversial one. From John
Oh no, we
Hewitt.
don't like controversial.
From John Hewitt, it says, "Who's the most annoying out of the four of you?" Obviously not you, Jay.
So am I Nick?
You're Nick for now.
We've all got our own little thing.
be careful.
I'll
be
turn
careful.
up. I'll turn up late all the
Yeah,
time.
you're annoying because you're late.
Nicky always tells me off.
Yeah.
But you got you not got to pick what are the annoying traits about everyone. You got to pick the most annoying out of
Overall.
all of it. Yeah. If you used to pick one, that's the most annoying.
Well, I know Ryan's
if you
going
was
to
to
say
vote,
me because he hates it when people are late.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Hates it.
Graham. Graham annoys me a lot because he's late and I don't like lateness.
I love Nicky, but he shouts at me all the time. I don't like it.
So we've got one vote for Gray, one vote for Nick, one vote for Nick.
Don't worry, you're not
You
going to
got-
get sacked. I'm in charge now.
Who annoys me the most? Who's most annoying? Not annoys me the most.
yeah. Yeah, don't forget your personal feelings.
You know,
Just in general.
Come on, Scott.
I'm going Tommy.
Yeah.
How do you think this one?
Dave, last
I
one.
can't pick Graham, he's my lift home.
Cheers, Dan.
I'm alright, I can pick Graham as my mate. That's alright.
I have to pick Scott because he had to go at me about Celtic.
So it looks like I'll win then. Well done, Graham. Who do you think's the most annoying?
I'm kind of cool. I'm the most annoying.
We should have just all said Nicky, he's not
Sometimes
here.
defence is the only way forward.
Yeah, to be fair, right, cut that bit out and all of us say Nicky. I'll just cut that bit out and send it to him.
Right, next one is from Bradley Flack. It says, "Who is the best person you have interviewed or spoke to about football on the channel?"
John Hartson. For me, John
No
Hartson.
hesitation.
That was a great.
Obviously we've been lucky enough to have Matty Everton here, Jimmy Walker, Kenny Brown, Ruddock, John Hartson. You know, I know it wasn't on camera, but we spoke to Ian Wright.
Yeah.
And hopefully we will set up an interview with him soon about his time at West Ham. But yeah, for me, John Hartson was.
They've all been good in their own way, I think.
I mean,
The John Hartson one.
That was a deep level, wasn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, because we only went in.
emotional.
We only went in there to do like 15 minutes with him, and we sat there for a whole hour with him. And to be honest, we could have sat there for 2 or 3 hours, and he wasn't fussed about time.
No.
He'd give us his time, and he stood with us after and before, and he chatted to us. And for me, like the emotional side when he talks about his cancer and everything, like the whole room just went silent. We was all sitting there, and for me, it was my first ever one-on-one interview with a player, and I didn't really need to do any research of it because I sort of knew about him because I've grown up watching him, so it was easy for me. So I'd say John Hartson. Neil Ruddock was a good one as well. It's fun.
Jimmy Walker was
You said Walker was funny.
Jimmy Walker was a legend. And the funny thing with that Jimmy Walker one is the next night we went to the Knees Up Mother Brown Awards, and he was there as well. So it was like
sure.
2 nights out, like talking to. So yeah, he's a top bloke. I mean, I still talk to him now, and
Maybe that could be a show on the lash with Jimmy Walker.
yeah,
On the lash.
I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. I think
His missus might though.
yeah. But no, he's yeah. So yeah, him. Yeah.
John Hartson, definitely. What's the next one? Here we go. This is from Ben Smith. What has been the best game since being back in the Premier League?
What do you reckon, Jay?
What's your favourite one, Jay?
Mine. Mine was in my whole pal again. With Ryan. Home to Aston Villa, I got a nice victory. It's the first time I'd actually been to a game whilst doing my channel and with my hat on, and I got to meet a lot of my own subscribers on my channel, and obviously you invited me, which I'm still so thankful for, and you know that. And I got to sit with Ryan, and bottom line is we got a win, got a couple of goals,
A few beers.
Yeah, we got a few beers. We got escorted by the bouncers. I don't know if you've already heard that already. But yeah, that personally, because any time I've been to another game before, it's just been me watching the game and then I go home. It's very simple. But with that, obviously, I'm out with you. We've done some fan cams in the bowling, and
It's a match day experience, which is available on our channel.
Yeah, go to the previous videos and check it out.
That was a good day. Yeah, for me, mine would be Spurs away 3-0. And it's close because there was another Spurs game was in the cup when we beat them 2-1 when Maiga scored the winner. For me, that was probably the best away atmosphere I've ever been. That stand was rocking that night when Maiga scored that goal.
No, I've seen a video of
honestly,
it.
Jesus Christ, it was you could feel the actual stand moving. But yeah, Tottenham away 3-0 is the best result I'd say since we've been back.
For me, it was Liverpool 3-1 last season at home.
Yeah, that was
That was massive result, massive. The atmosphere of the place was brilliant.
No, I think completing the treble over Tottenham, definitely that's the best.
I'll say for me, it's got to be Arsenal away this year, just because it was, like I say, the atmosphere that day was superb, and it was unexpected as well. Because before the game, everyone was outside, and found out Oxford was starting, and you could hear us, who's this in? Oh,
Tompkins at right back.
Oh, we're gonna do these and all that, and then
they thought it was an easy show, easy run out, didn't they?
So yeah, that was a favourite one. Next question is from Andrew Kitely. Where do you guys work? Just interested.
I work in Canning Town. I work in Canning Town in an office for a company called CCF, part of the Travis Perkins Group. Plug. I just do dry lining, petitioning, ceilings, estimating, and sales, and I love it. I can't lie. I can tell. Yeah.
I work for Lambeth Council in South London, doing pest control, bird work, clearing up after dead bodies, ass clearances.
He's a pimp.
Work for social services.
It's like Confessions of a Window Frame or something, isn't it? Dan?
That's me.
I work wherever anyone needs anything filmed.
So you're basically like the A-team.
Yeah,
We got a script.
That's right.
I work kind of for Stagecoach in Barking. Basically, I'll drive buses around and I have to clean the interior of them to make sure they're nice for the public.
I nearly run him over one morning.
Yes, he did. Until I see a nice hand out the window to say hello.
Could you imagine there'd be no hammer?
That's 7 in the morning, wasn't
It's all scripted.
it? It would have been no hammer and
I
tool.
could have killed off our
was you trying to run over the
closest
competition?
challenger. Should have been getting faster.
This one's from Brian Saunderson. It says they say a father picks his son's team. Was this the case for all of you?
No, my man went into football, support the QPR, but my mum, my brothers were West Ham, so and come from the area, so.
Same as me, really. I mean, I was born in Mile End, grew up in Canning Town, so West Ham was always my option. But my dad was not really into football, but he was born in the Isle of Dogs, so when him growing up was obviously Millwall. But yeah, he weren't really into football, and he never don't really follow Millwall. In fact, he keeps his eye out for more West Ham now because obviously I support them. So yeah, no, that's it really.
Okay.
Dan?
Dan?
Dan.
Who's going?
Go on, Dan.
Dan?
Go on.
Alright,
Go on, Dan.
Yeah, like Scott, my dad don't really follow football, but as I sort for West Ham. But yeah, my mum, which I missed out last time when I mentioned how I come to support West Ham. My mum is a hardcore West Ham fan, you know. So from a growing up massive football fan, that's why I support it, because of my mum.
I support it because of my dad. I went there when I was younger to Upton Park. I really enjoyed it, but I never really fully supported West Ham the first time I went. As I got older, I started to learn more about the club, and I fell in love with them. And ever since, obviously you could never change a club, no matter what, even if, we go.
That's it.
No matter what.
Still support me.
Unfortunately, no matter what.
Yeah.
No, I mean, same for me really. My dad was West Ham, all my uncles and cousins and that at West Ham. I grew up not far from the ground. I grew up in East Ham, so it was a
Natural thing, wasn't it,
natural
to go
thing
there?
for me, yeah. So and I couldn't imagine supporting anyone else.
No, that's it, mate.
All right, next one. Leone Burles, what's been your favourite road trip to a match and why? For me, I'd say it's when we went to Old Trafford this year.
Man United away, definitely.
That was good. That was a good
Definitely, because it was just fun going up there, wasn't it?
laugh. Yeah.
It's like sounds like the clubhouse is going to take it away.
That was quite strong.
Oh my god.
But Man United away was
That was
fun.
just a gig all the way up there.
Yeah, it was
on the way
non-stop.
back as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was Man U away, but at a different time. We went up with me, you, Nicky, and Craig.
Oh yeah,
That was hilarious.
oh that was funny. Do you remember in the hotel? we got back to the hotel, right, and we were starving, so we sent them down to get
Pizza.
pizza, right, to pick it up. We ordered it, but they went down to pick it up. When they come back up, me and Nicky were laying on the bed naked with just menus covering up. Alright, boys. Yeah, fun times.
We went to go out, didn't we? And Craig only had his.
Yeah, my mate turned up in
tracksuit
tracksuit
bottoms.
bottoms, so we couldn't get into a bar. So we went back to the
That was a
hotel.
laugh. That was a good day out.
Yeah, no, it was a good day out. It was a good day out.
It's a menu.
We sat in front of Chris Akabusi,
Yeah,
didn't we?
yeah. Chris Akabusi.
Nice. Gotta love Chris.
Oh, I didn't mention him in my favourite people to interview. He was a good one,
Chris, yeah.
Akabusi.
I ain't seen him for a while.
Boom, 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 Ryan's in the room. That's my moment.
He must
Is that his charm, yeah?
I love him, he's great.
I love him. Yeah, I met him when I was in
Akabusi.
primary school. He came to my primary school and he gave a talk and he was doing his oh wow and all that little shit. He's a top bloke.
Akabusi.
Right, this one is from Jake Mark Bowden, who I must apologise to. I'm missing his question.
apologise to him,
Sorry, Jake, I missed your question.
Wet fish, Jake. Wet fish.
Yeah, wet fish.
It's coming.
Here, Ryan, are you going to slack Graham around the chops for a wet fish for answering my question?
That's going to be my... When that final whistle goes on that last home game,
Big
the
fish.
first thing I'm going to do is slap you around the face with a big fish.
You get in the ground though, with it.
I'll just put a big bit of cod in my pocket.
The question is, where do you see our club in 5 years?
Stratford. Yeah. I'd like to see us pushing for a top four on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of, maybe 1 or 2 FA Cups in our trophy cabinet.
A lot of shit.
Regularly in Europe.
Basically,
I just
Tottenham's
want to see us win
position then, basically.
I just want to see us win something.
Painful to say it, but yeah, basically what Tottenham are now, like what they're doing. Every year they're pushing for that top four.
They're consistent,
They're
aren't they?
looking to break it now. To be honest, they could win the league this year. They're up to second now. Yeah, I know we all don't want to see it, but I suppose if we was in their position, Tottenham fans would be exactly the same about us.
For me, 5 years' time is regularly challenging top four and consistency in the Champions
Win
League.
the FA Cup.
Yeah, that'd be nice, but that's where I see us. I've said it from the start, from when we were moving into the stadium, 2020, Champions League football and top 4.
Yeah, 5 years' time to us have only won 1 cup. You know, I'd rather be a regular.
Yeah,
That's like a couple of maybe a couple of FA Cups, even a Capital Cup, something, just whatever. Put it in the trophy
nice
cabinet.
silverware.
Yeah.
Yeah, a few cups and challenging that top 4 European.
Let's just hope in 5 years' time it all don't go tits up when we're at Portsmouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's hope so. Right, it's all the Facebook ones.
You got the
We
Twitter.
shall now move on to Twitter.
Ooh, I do love a bit of Twitter.
He loves a bit of Twitter.
I'll have to.
Right, here we go. Alright, this one. It's from Silver Lake Hammers. And it says, will there be a pitch invasion at the end of the season?
Not if you want to get banned for the next year, as I've heard.
Well,
Yeah.
when we went to the fans forum the other night, someone asked David Gold this question. They said, how are you going to ban 15,000?
What are you going to do with 15,000 tickets?
empty seats at Liverpool? And what David Gold said was, like, they've got so many, like, celebrations.
Yeah,
They've got,
well,
they've
yeah,
got
well,
loads of things that they want to do after the game, that if people run on the pitch, it's going to spoil it. So I can see why people would want to run on the pitch.
Yeah.
But if they've got so many plans, then it'd spoil it. You know what I mean? I think personally, what they should do is after the end of the season, they should pick stands and have an open day where people can actually go in there, like invited in season ticket holders, whatever. Go in and be able to walk on the pitch and take pictures on the pitch and do something like that, and then that will save people running on the pitch. If you know you've got a chance to go there and walk on the pitch,
You know, it's because it is.
you know.
Yeah, well, it's showing you actually give a shit about the fans. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
See, I think they should ban people because I sit in Bobby Moore Upper and I won't get to run because I get down there. So it's out of order. I'll see everyone running onto the pitch and I'm like, oh.
You have to hang and drop.
All I say is after David Gold saying that to us, whatever they've got planned at the end of the game
Sounds like it's going to
better be worth.
I remember when Arsenal had their last ever game at Highbury and they had like the Who on there and they had a big celebration. No fans ran on the pitch there and it was a good send off for the Boleyn.
And that's what we want. If
Who associate with Arsenal?
Yeah, I think Roger Daltrey's a massive Arsenal fan.
It's massive Arsenal.
we get Iron Maiden,
They don't like the Who.
Oh, no, that's Arsenal. Yeah, get Iron Maiden, they're West Ham fans.
No, but I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to spoil what the club have got planned because obviously they're going to pay a lot of money to do what they've got planned.
That's it.
Russell Brand, something or other.
I was about to do a set.
Yeah, sweet.
It's that him and that Gallagher bloke.
His new best pal.
Yeah, seen a lot of each other, haven't they, lately? Bit like me and you, guys.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Romance. Right, next one's from Stephen Burnett. It says, what do you think of the rumours of the first game at the Olympic Stadium being Barcelona? I think if it's true, that would be
Smash it.
fantastic game to open the stadium.
I think any big club coming there, I mean, it could be any top European club really, couldn't it? But Barcelona is probably the pinnacle of them all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only other one would probably have been Real Madrid or Bayern Munich. But
I think Barca's the one, do you know what I mean?
Barca for
Barca
the
is the
players
one
they've
for
got.
me.
Yeah, I mean, you look at their squad.
And I think that sets up the stadium nicely because you're getting all them people, you know, even people that are sort of on the fence about West Ham are going to come into that stadium, see what it's like and go, I want a bit of this, right? And keep coming, and that will help get the numbers to fill the stadium.
Definitely. And to see players like Messi, Neymar, Suarez, all their big players. I mean, I'd pay $1,000 to watch Messi run at Joey O'Brien all day long.
Video it.
Just
You
to
got
see
video
it.
it.
That's how long it takes Joe O'Brien to get sent off.
Could you imagine Joey O'Brien nutmegs Messi? That'd be brilliant.
And then puts it in the top corner. It'd be amazing, but it hasn't been confirmed yet, has it? So
No, it's just a rumour at the moment. I mean, if it is true, it'd
be
be
good.
fantastic game to open the stadium with.
I wouldn't want any other team, to be honest.
No, the only
I'd
other
love
one would
that.
probably be like Real Madrid because of obviously their stars they've got, like Ronaldo, Bale.
But I think this is where the whole thing comes in. If you say Messi's the best player in the world, or Ronaldo's the best player in the world.
Maybe we should just play an all-stars team and have them both on the
Have a La Liga team.
The Barcelona players might come in. Oh, I like a bit of this. I'll sign for West Ham. I like
Messi's going on like this, man.
And
like these retractable seats.
Messi's contract's up, and there was pictures of him with Lanzini the other day. He's got a soft spot for West Ham.
You never No.
Yeah.
Swapping shirts, aren't they?
I don't think it'll ever happen, but
No.
Would you swap Lanzini for Messi?
$1,000,000. I'm sorry, I would. I'm
I'd swap
sorry.
Payet for Messi. That's saying something. Messi's the greatest of all time
Yeah,
for me.
and
without doubt.
for me.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. I mean, I did get a chance to see him play when Argentina Croatia played over at the Bowling. I got a chance to see him then. And it was like brilliant.
I'd love for him to play in the Premiership. To see him week in, week out in this country would be.
So even if it was like he turned up playing at Man City,
I don't care.
I don't think it'd last long though.
Nah, but you wouldn't want
In
him
our
signing
league.
for Tottenham, would you?
oh, no.
Yeah, Tottenham would.
I think our league is just too brutal.
Yeah.
Because he'd get smashed up, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
Especially
I
by
think that's
like,
why
likes of Everton
Ronaldo
and
ended up
Stoke.
pissing off. It was just too much in the
Yeah, but Ronaldo done it over here, didn't he?
Yeah.
He done
He's got
everything
like
he had
40
to. He's
goals
won the
or
league,
something,
Champions League, everything. He scored 40 goals in a season.
I remember when he was over here and everyone was just going straight in for him over and over.
You got to have
Brutal.
players like that.
That made him a better player for it.
Yeah.
Made him a better player.
Well, look at Payet. That's what players are doing
Yep.
to him now.
Yeah.
You're used to it. You're either
You know you're a good
quickly or-
player when players want to take you out.
Right, next one's from Alex Nearklaus. Who would you want to sign realistically as a striker in the summer? I'd like Lacazette.
I want that. I always get his name wrong. Batish Uhai.
Hey, is that the one from Marseille?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bit because he, was
That
linked up
Lacazette
well with
as well.
Payet.
Yeah, he used to play with Payet. They're good mates, didn't they? So yeah, that'd be a
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Should be on the same wavelength.
Yeah, that's
Lacazette. That's a good
Yeah, it's
good signing. I mean, was it striker? Just a
yeah,
striker.
Yeah. Realistically, so
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
saying like
Ibrahimovic has
50 grand.
become available, isn't he? So
Yeah, but I think his wages.
think his wages
his
are big.
yeah, but if you're not paying a transfer fee for him,
Yeah, I think
Sometimes-
that probably upset the apple cart.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you don't want
a
to.
lot more than.
That's over double what we're paying now.
I've got the most unpopular choice, but I don't care because it's what I want. And
Please don't
this
say
is all-
Adebayor.
This is all about opinions. No, but my personal choice would be Remy. That's mine. I just think he would be brilliant.
Yeah, because like Remy's in our sort of budget, isn't he? Like,
and he's realistic.
He's not. I wouldn't say he's a marquee signer. Like, I've wanted Remy
he's not
for
marquee.
5 years.
He's
but
not marquee.
Yeah, I would have him, but not as the marquee signer. But yeah, I like Remy.
maybe if you're gonna, like we said before, like if West Ham are gonna really make a shout, you want to spend 30-40 million on a player.
God.
The players like Benzema, I know he's
Yeah.
gonna have to drop out of a Champions League for a year,
Yeah.
but listen,
He won't even go to
we said.
Arsenal now, really. He didn't
Yeah, but
even
there's-
fancy that.
It's like what we said. There's a lot to attract players at
Yeah.
West Ham now, so
Yeah, there
it
is.
can happen.
They got
It can
that
happen.
big maggot of the stadium.
but yeah, the Marseille player and that Lacazette, I'll be happy with either one of them.
Yeah. That's been Lacazette. We get Lacazette out. But
I mean, you think of any player that's at Liverpool, sorry Dan, you think of any player that's at Liverpool or Everton or even Tottenham, you go to their stadiums and if you get a player of their team that's saying you're going to play at these stadiums or you're going to play at this one and you're going to take them to a trip to the Olympic Stadium and show them, what's up.
That's the club's main selling point, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and the ambition of the chairman.
the chairman, yeah.
You know what I mean? When they can see, like, look, we're going to really want to take this club to the next level. You can be a part of that
that's
project.
it. Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
good answer. All right, next one is from Stephen Burnett again. Do you think we can reach the FA Cup final?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah,
Tough
right,
game.
we need a little bit of luck along the way.
Yeah, tough game against.
Yeah.
Only against. Is Leicester still in it?
No,
Leicester out.
didn't they?
Oh, we can get there. No
Tottenham,
problem. As long as we weren't coming across Leicester, we're
Yeah, no, I think you can. Of
That's
course we
only Man
can.
City and Arsenal left.
Yeah, nothing.
we've
No
done it
problem.
already.
No problem.
So yes, we do think we
Yeah,
can reach the FA
definitely.
Cup final.
And I think it's realistic. I think we will. I think we can go all the way to the final.
I think we can win it.
We've got a tough
I think we
one.
can win it. I think we can win
It'll
it.
be a tough one Tuesday against Liverpool.
They're all tough games now in the FA Cup, no matter who you get.
Play the big teams if you want to win it.
Exactly.
So, next one is Sam Masters. Would you want Europa League if we got it?
Yep.
Yes, if we got it through league position.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that
None of no silly qualifying in
No.
July.
Yeah, if we've earned it the right way by league
Yeah.
position, then yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because last year we finished down in, What do we finish?
14th.
It's 12, isn't it?
And we were Europa
12,
League on
14th.
fair play. And
It's silly.
we weren't there on merit.
No.
Nah.
So
Definitely not.
if we got it on league
But
position,
it gives us a good pre-season and a good kick up the arse for a start of a season.
Yeah.
For me, next year going into that stadium, it's 50-50. You know, you want European football at the stadium, but you then don't want it to impact on your league form going at the stadium. Because the last thing you want to do is struggle in your first season in your new stadium, like some teams when they move grounds do. So it's one of, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll say if we get there through league position, then yes. Right, this one is from says Abu. What 3 players would you bring in, and what 3 players would you want them to replace in the summer?
Ooh, that's a bit naughty.
3 players to replace.
Abu, that's naughty.
3 players to
On the
replace.
spot.
Joey O'Brien.
Good call.
With, well, we've got Sam.
No,
Byron, so.
I'm picking a 3 to replace. Joey O'Brien.
This is a tough question. This is one. This could be a
This could be a
debate
show
for
on its own.
ages. Yeah.
Victor Moses.
Victor, yeah, but that's what I was about to ask. Are they going to be players that,
Yelovich.
that belong to us?
Yelovich. So,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we ain't done Yelovich.
Yeah, they're bringing in-
Does loan players count? Is what I'm asking.
Let's just say they do. Let's say they do.
Alright, let's say they
it makes
do.
it better then.
Right,
It's a
yeah,
bit simpler.
O'Brien,
Yelovich and
Moses.
But then if you're bringing in,
Yes, you're out. But who's you're in?
And then bring in
Lionel Messi,
Michael
Cristiano.
Richards.
yeah, but if you're bringing in,
bringing
a
in Richards.
marquee striker,
I'm bringing in Richards.
then you got to get rid of
Yeah, I'm bringing in
Yeah,
you
Richards.
got to
he's
get rid of a
probably
striker in you, like someone like Andy
Yeah.
Carroll. This is a tough one because like
That's hard.
could be.
we're doing a special
I would
feature.
change Frank Ribery for Victor Moses.
Who's paying them wages?
How many of them's he had? No, I think what we should do with that, and we had one a couple of weeks ago about your time.
Yeah,
I think we should do like a special
Yeah,
one.
we'll
just
come
like-
back. Yeah, we'll
just
come
like
back
that-
to
no,
it.
That would be a brilliant one for at the end of the season.
Yeah,
all
we'll
of
come
it.
up with
so-
something and fit them in.
Yeah,
set
so
them
like
ones
the
in.
questions like that, and the
Yeah.
ones like your best all-time 11 and all that, we'll do as a show on its own, because we could go on all night.
You know we'll get rid
Yeah.
of, didn't you, though, now? So.
Yeah, we know the 3 is getting sacrificed.
Poor Joey. West Ham
Joey
through
and
and through.
maybe.
Unless Yelovich goes off on one.
Oh,
The rest of the season.
Here we go. Oh, this is
Get it on the back of the shirt.
It's another one. Get you thinking. This one is from Nicholas Hagberg. Says if we start with 2 midfielders, which 2 do we start? Noble.
Coyote and Noble.
Yeah, Czech and Noble for me.
Like that.
Definitely.
No questions.
Oh, here we go. Here we
He's
go.
going to say Czech and Song, so let's move on.
I'm not actually. I'm not. I'm actually
Song and
going to
Noble.
say Song and Noble.
Oh.
Well, you dropped Kyoto.
Stats don't lie.
You drop Coyote.
Stats don't lie, unfortunately. Look at Noble's stats.
No, but look at
No, but song about song. Song of Coyote.
Yeah,
Who's more consistent?
No one's going to go forward for
I'll
you.
pick Song.
Right.
Okay.
And that was the last one.
Oh,
Great show, Graham.
yes.
Thank you all for
Hour and a half.
A bit longer than normal.
Thanks for coming on, Jay. But I shall do my little ending there.
Go on then.
Try and get it all right this week.
Do your ending.
So thanks for joining us on West Ham Fan TV on the social. Don't forget, for next week, you want to send your questions in. It's on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV with the hashtag WHFTV social. Facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV. And if you want to leave questions on this week's one in the comments section for next week with the hashtag WHFTV social. Don't forget to check out Jay's channel.
Thank you. Hammer and Talk. Just type it in.
It's a great channel. Don't forget, check it out, subscribe. It's brilliant.
I mean,
and talk.
that's what I meant.
So, and we'll end the usual way, yeah?
Yes, we will, Graham.
Come on in. Come on, you
Come on, you
Irons.
Irons.